So this film is Life After Lithium, in specifically confidence and assertiveness. Um, so I think the process of withdrawing and coming off my medication was an interesting one when it comes to confidence, because you kind of yourself you kind of feel safe that you're kind of covered by this drug, and that your mood is kind of stable, and that something else is doing that for you. And yet when you come off the medication, when your mood is stable and you've got to this place of steadiness afterwards, it gives you a different sense of confidence, because you're doing it. You've got nothing else that's kind of helping you be in that place. You just are like that. And I think, am I assertive now? I am, but in a different way. But I think a year ago, I had this kind of sense of assertiveness, because I had achieved this thing. I had done this thing that I didn't think was even possible, and I couldn't believe that I'd actually done it. So there was this huge sense of success after I'd managed to withdraw and not have a relapse. I was like, oh my God, I did that, and to kind of make me feel like if I can do that, anything's possible, and I don't know how to describe this kind of assertive feeling, but like, this is me. I'm kind of stronger. I'm not under the kind of power of this drug, and I can just be me, and yeah, I don't know how to talk about it in more detail than that. It's just kind of this feeling of, I'm good, I'm okay, I can do this, and I don't have to be like a not so sure flower, because when you're on this drug, you're kind of under the umbrella of these professionals that are kind of making sure you're okay. You kind of, I suppose, almost like a child. You're being looked after by all these people and your drug, and you don't kind of feel like you're living your life kind of just as you on your own. You've kind of got all this support network and stuff. But when you're kind of there without all of this, you realise you can do it on your own, then that's a huge confidence booster. So that's another real big positive. And I suppose if you feel like not so confident and you're on the drug still and you're not sure whether to come off it, like, maybe you could think about, what does you look like when you're confident? What would you do differently? How would you communicate with people differently if you were confident, and it was just kind of oozing out of you, but kind of not too much, you're not like over the top confident. It's just that, yeah, I'm good, this is good, you know. It's kind of a gentle confidence. It's not a kind of over the top. And if you maybe you could even write down a couple of notes. What would that look like in this scenario, in that scenario? If I'm working, or if I'm at home, or if I'm out with my friends, or if I'm in a social kind of situation, what would that kind of gentle confidence, how would that be expressed? How would you express yourself when you're like that? And maybe even before you start withdrawing, you could start trying to put it in there into your life, and see if you can be like that, even without all this kind of network of things that are kind of supposed to be kind of helping you and keeping you on the straight and narrow, and not getting manic or whatever, something to ponder about, something to reflect on, and see if it's something that you need to work on, or, yeah, boosting your own confidence. How can you go about that? What can you do to make you feel like, even on this drug, how can you be more confident? I'd love to hear some feedback from you about things that you do or have done that might help you feel more confident in this present moment. See you in the next film. Bye.